We are so back, Chase. We are so fucking back. It's a Monday.
I mean, we were here on Monday. We were here last Monday.
We were here last Monday. That's true. We haven't played a game on a Monday.
We were doing a different show.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we've done our little Monday routine here. And welcome back to Casual Monday. We're going to be playing Balatro, a beloved.
Yeah.
Some might say Game of the Year contender. Who am I to judge?
It's wild to me that this game came out in 2024.
It does not feel like it.
This feels like this has been around for a decade.
Yeah, I agree with that. So I haven't probably played this game in a decade. I don't think you've played it recently either. There've been some updates to it. We're on 1.0.1 F of Balatro releases. This is new. I don't think I remember a locked card being on the title. And I believe they've added
It was
in
like a spade symbol originally, right?
Yep. They've definitely added in more jokers.
Okay.
So we're going to see some of those. I don't think they've added more decks in. I'm going to do a new run here. And let's see, how many decks do I have unlocked? I can remember this. I've got the standard one, so I've beaten it with the red deck. I've beaten it with the blue deck. I have not with yellow. I have with green. I have not with black. But I've got the magic deck, which we start the run with a crystal ball voucher and 2 copies of the Fool.
Okay.
I've got the Nebula deck, which you start the run with the Telescope voucher, which is the Celestial packs always contain the planet card for your most played poker hand. But we go down in the consumable. And I have one with the Abandoned deck, which is you start with no face cards.
Yeah.
And then I think everything else is locked up. Yep.
Okay.
So what are you in the mood for?
Bobby, I'm going to say this for 2 reasons. 1, because I don't really have a preference, and 2, because it's on brand. Dealer's choice.
Fair. I think the black deck is one I'd like to win with because we get an extra joker, but we go down in hand size. So it's kind of hard early on. So why don't we run with this one and just see what happens? And if we get our asses kicked, we'll come back out and kind of get our sea legs here.
Okay.
I love this game. I was immediately reminded by how much I love this game as soon as we started playing it.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as that music hit, I'm not a huge music guy, but just hearing that music, I went, oh yeah, Balatro. I love that game. Like, that's 100%. All it took.
Kind of an exciting day for you and I, though. I'm sure we'll talk a bit more about it on Wednesday, but we had a interview for our show go live here in St. Louis today, which was really fun.
That's true. Yeah, we are celebrities. Very minor, very local celebrities, but celebrities nonetheless.
Celebrities nonetheless. I think I'm going to go ahead and throw out these and see if we get anything else here to run with. There we go. How about some 9s and 3s to kick it off? Ooh.
You should probably play the other 9. Yeah, there you
go. We had a good little run going here where I think that we were playing a lot of Balatro early in the year.
Yep.
And I know it's still supposed to come to mobile, but not quite there yet.
Yeah. Also, I'm not dying for this to come to mobile. I don't need that. Like I'm just fine.
I think I would play this primarily on an iPad if I was going to play it. I would be like, okay, this is an iPad only thing for me.
Now, Bobby, you needed a like that locked card wanted a royal flush, right?
Yeah.
You're 1 card away from a royal flush. Maybe just this is your first hand. Why not just discard everything and the ace of hearts too? Like, just let's go for it.
Okay.
If we lose this run, no big deal. But like, if we get that 10 of spades, we're golden, baby.
Yeah, I don't think I've had a royal flush on here. Have you had one?
I don't think so. All right, chuck him again. You got one last discard.
We want to get rid of this and this, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Ah.
Damn.
But we did get a full house, so that's something.
Yeah. We'll go with that.
Yeah, that should be plenty.
Yeah, that should get us into the next blind. I am very excited to tell you a little bit about Angerfoot this week, man.
Yeah?
I'm having a good time with it. It's fun. It's dumb. It's a very Devolver game, but
sure.
I'm having a good time with it.
I mean, I don't want to blow the conversation, but we did see this be played, or you played this on the Steam Next Fest before.
Yeah.
So we've definitely seen it. Have you seen stuff that was not in the Next Fest in a way that like changes the way you feel about that game?
There are some things that you get, like shoes and things like that can really add to your run, which is cool.
Okay.
And some of the story stuff, I think in my mind, this just looks a hell of a lot more polished, which would make sense from the build we probably played. Like, I think the animations are a lot crisper and cleaner. The colors are there. It looks really cool.
Okay. Nice. I'm looking forward to hearing more.
I really wish we could get this grabber, because
Yeah, that is nice, but
that would take care of the offset for this deck that we're running with right now.
Sure.
Too. 1 and 2 chance to create a tarot card when any booster pack is opened. Doubles. Oh, here we go. That should get us what we need.
hang on, because you're going to spend 3, so you'll be down to 4, and then it would double to 8, so you would still not have it. I mean, you could still buy it.
Yeah.
It does get you more money at that point.
Yeah, I mean, we just go up.
You go up $1, but yeah, hey, you went up $1.
I don't think we'll get through the next run without adding a Joker in here.
Yeah, why don't you buy that Joker and then buy the Buffoon pack and see what happens? And buy the Joker first, because then you get the chance at the tarot.
Yep. There's
hey, we got it. Look at that.
Okay, that makes us clubs. Earn $4 at the end of the round, and then
Not bad.
This Joker gains 3 molt when any booster pack is skipped.
I don't think we're going to be skipping packs.
No, I'll just grab this one though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Money, please.
Money, please. All right, 450. Next base edition shop Joker is free and becomes 4. I don't think we're in a spot to do that yet.
Yeah, that's fair.
Especially with 3 hands to play. Just very
what's the moon get us?
Converts up to 3 selected cards to clubs.
Okay, we can hold on that for now.
Yeah,
that's good.
All right, we got a couple 5s in here. I think we can get rid of those 3 and see where that goes.
Agreed.
All right, not much better. What I'll probably do is just play these and just get a 2-pair going here.
I like that. I'm excited for Wednesday, Bobby, because I have a new video game to talk about. It's a small thing. It's a free thing.
Is it what you tweeted about?
Yes. Yes, it is. But I think that's cool.
I will tell you this, not out of a lack of care or engagement for you. I stayed away from it because I figured, hey, this looks like a video game. Chase hasn't tweeted about a new game in a while. I bet I'll hear about this on Wednesday, and I want to be fresh with it.
Yeah, definitely. We'll talk about it more on Wednesday. I do have potential concerns, I suppose, with it, but
nice.
I think it's kind of neat. So we'll talk about it then. But that's fun.
I'm excited to hear about that.
Yeah. We'll also probably mention it, but I finished Paper Mario over the weekend. Finally.
And?
Game's good.
Cool.
Game's good. Game's a lot longer than I expected it to be, but game's still good.
I'm starting to get nervous. I was like, I can get through this, but if you weren't done with it and you've been playing that, I suspect a lot more than I have. I thought it was like a 30-hour video game. I'm assuming you probably have more than that in it.
I probably have 40. I think you probably could get it done in 30 if you didn't fuck around.
Yeah.
But it does the thing that other Mario RPGs specifically, but then certainly a lot of other games do this. I just remember one with the Mario and Luigi Paper Jam did this too, where it's like, oh, I think I'm like at the end, and the game goes like, well, nah, no, there's more. There's more. There's a good chunk more. And I remember just being little. I mean, hey, I like the game. You telling me there's more of the game I like? That's cool. But also, I thought I was done with the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. but we'll talk about it more on Wednesday. But I'm excited to be done. Excited to be free to play some other stuff, and I don't know what I'm going to play. I know I've got more Tokyo 42 I want to try and get a little slightly better handle on that. I don't know if I'm going to play much more of it, but I do want to play a little more.
Do me a favor. Can you pull up our monthly preview note? And you'll probably have to search for it in Notion, because this is the way it rotates through our current episodes. But there's a couple games that are actually coming out. I think there's one that comes out tomorrow that we were pretty high on. I know that this is also the week that Dungeons of Hinterberg comes out, so I'm excited about that. But I think that we've got some cool games coming out this week that are maybe worth checking out. Maybe we'll get a sneak them in before the show.
Yeah, July preview. Here we go. Yeah. So what do we got? Today's the 15th.
The 15th. Yep.
So Darkest Dungeon 2 came out today for Switch and PS4 and PS5.
You weren't going that route, correct?
No. I appreciate Darkest Dungeon, but it is not my thing. It's close to my thing, but it's not my thing. I think it's tomorrow. There's a couple games for both of us. Cataclysmo is on your list.
That's the one, yeah.
And Flock is on my list, which I'm pretty excited about.
I think that we had talked about. Actually, let's make that a deal. Let's play Cataclysmo on Monday.
Okay.
Because I think you wanted to check that one out, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it. Other picks. You had Flintlock on the 18th, so that's pretty soon.
Yeah, that's Game Pass too, so I'll be checking that one out for sure.
And same day, Dungeons of Hinterberg.
Oh yeah.
And then also Shim, which we both have,
yeah.
all coming out on the 18th.
That's a big day.
Big day, lots of games. That's also the same day that the Nintendo World Championships NES edition comes out.
Okay.
Which I'm less interested in, but still more stuff. More stuff. And then that Kunitsugami game comes out the next day.
I never played that demo. Did you check that one out?
No, I still think I'm just gonna listen to what other people say about it before I consider jumping in. I feel like at this point, based on the stuff that you talked about last week, I think probably the next thing I would jump into could be Zenless Zone Zero. That seems like
I played a lot of that.
I bet you did. I bet you did.
It's got problems, man. It's a gacha game. Like it's definitely a little insidious with what it's doing. But god damn it, I'm having I just really like the loop of that. I've gotten to a point though where I don't need to play it as much as I was, but I think it's one where I can like fire it up, get my daily in, and I'm still like, dude, they add a lot into that game as you keep going with it. It's up there.
Let me ask you this question. Is this a game that I could realistically play? I know they're touting it that you can, but I'm talking realistically, also knowing me. Is this a game I could put zero money in and be happy with? Or am I going to want to put in money?
You will want to put in money, I think, because there's some really good characters. Like there's some awesome characters that so far, well, let me back that up. You are getting, like, if you do, like, I'd say if you put $5 into it, you're going to get that daily check-in bonus, which will help you get a currency that you can convert into another currency that converts into.
It sounds like a MiHoYo game.
Yeah. I've probably put $40 to $50 into the game at this point in time.
Okay.
And that has gotten me more of the W bomb, I think is what it's called. I mentioned this last time. It's the one that changes the moveset a little bit for your character, and you can level that up. But you get those, or you get characters, and I've gotten a lot of re-rolls on characters that have allowed me to infuse. So you can like basically level up a stat and unlock some hidden passives on characters with other characters of that same one that you get. But you know how it is, man. Like they reward you for having misses too. So there's
yeah. Yeah, I'm still, I haven't put any money in for a really long time, but I'm still playing a lot of Fire Emblem Heroes, so I kind of have the place where I would do my gacha thing, and I'm kind of not looking for another gacha. I do like the idea of Zenless Zone Zero, and I kind of just want to hold that thought.
Jiggy!
Welcome, Jiggy. Yeah, like I'm not looking for another gacha game, but I am looking for a cool game. So I kind of want to just try Zenless Zone Zero totally free and see if I can play it and enjoy it until they force me to spend money, and then I think I'll jump out. But I think that's my plan.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I don't care. I know there's a consideration, maybe even an inkling over here that I am the weeb of the casual hour, which is untrue. Obviously, Bobby has proven time and time again that he is the true weeb of the casual hour.
Resident weeb.
But maid's not my thing. I'm not a maid guy. That's never been my kink. And this game has multiple maids that it seems like.
One maid.
I've seen multiple. There's the one that's the shark, but I've definitely seen others that are they're wearing aprons. I don't know any of the names.
Wait,
but
there are two. Hang on. There's two maids.
Oh, look.
There's two maids.
Suddenly, double the maids just showed up.
I made a mistake.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, Jesus.
Now, hang on a second. Hang on. First Descendant? Lots of maids.
Yeah, I'm also not playing First Descendant.
Lots of maids.
I believe that. Like, yeah, maids is not my kink. I appreciate.
Hey, I'm not here to yuck anybody's yum.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, if the big chase rare character right now is the shark maid, I like the shark stuff. Shark stuff's kind of cool, but the maid stuff does nothing for me.
I think it's Grace. Grace is the winner here. Look up Grace. You better turn on that private browser if you know what I mean.
Does she have pink hair?
Nope.
No. Oh, she's the gun one. Yeah, I like her.
She's great. That's my favorite character in the game.
And then what's the pink-haired one?
She's the boss. She's really cool. She has like a machine gun briefcase that shoots out energy. I think her name's Nicole, if I'm not mistaken. Basically my go-to squad, because that's a group of 3, is Ellen, which is the maid, Shark, Grace, and then Nicole, I'm pretty sure is her name.
Yes, and Nicole is her name.
Yep.
Yeah, she seems all right.
Yeah, she's really good. What's up, chat? Welcome to Casual Mondays. Jiggy, so glad you can make it tonight. I hope you're doing well, friend.
Yeah.
And we're back on our bullshit. We had a few weeks where we were recording on Mondays because I was traveling, but this week we've got Balatro tonight. We've got episode 384, which, Chase, by the way, it's supposed to be a deep dive, but if you want to move that to next week and just do what you've been playing this week, we can do that.
I would be fine keeping it. I mean, unless you're still like jet lagged and want to catch up.
I'm good.
I've been thinking about the deep dive.
Yeah, let's do it. I just wanted to make sure we hadn't really chatted on it, and
yeah,
I'm cool with that for sure. Really quick, I'm going to tag you in to help me pick these. I got a jumbo here of Arcana. Creates up to 2 random tarot cards, converts up to 3 cards to spades, enhances 1 card to a wild card. We creates up to 2 random planet cards, which we don't have any of those yet, and we double our money, which will give us $2.
Yeah. Well, I'll be quite honest. I have really not been paying attention to the stream.
That's fair.
Spades would be nice. You got a lot of things that are not spades
on
that hand.
Let's get the planets.
Okay.
That'll give us
planets.
That'll give us something here. Let's see what we get. Saturn and Uranus, 2 of my favorites, actually. Actually, we're not really doing much with straights. I could sell that one. I definitely use a lot of 2-pair. So we're going to
Sure.
go ahead and enhance that one up. And I guess it wouldn't hurt to have a straight, but I'm just,
Yeah, I just level him up anyway.
yeah.
You heard him, Jiggy. He didn't stutter.
I have only made one mistake in what I've said tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Pray I don't alter the deal further.
Oh man, I continue to torture myself by watching The Acolyte.
Dude, I'm with you. And here's the reason. I kind of had a feeling I would have a very strong opinion on it. And I really wanted to be able to go and say, you know what, I put the time in, I've sat with this, I've thought about it. And dude, me and Sarah are having a fucking hell of a time trying to watch that show.
What episode are you on?
We're caught up.
Okay, I am not. I just finished episode 4 last night.
Okay.
And here is my I hate this word, but here is my spicy take.
Your hot, spicy take.
Yeah, as a person who watches a lot of Magic YouTube, I have decided I hate the word spice and spicy. Everybody wants to be fucking spicy.
Yep.
But I feel like this is the hottest take I can make. Is that if you converted the story of this show into a video game, and you what'd you do, Bobby? Oh, you only get one hand to score.
It has to be 3 of a kind. God damn it. Go on.
You got discards.
Yeah, I know. As you were.
If you only get one hand. Oh, one hand type. Oh, I see.
Oh, here we go.
Look at there. See, you're fine. Everything's fine. If you converted everything about the show, the whole story of this show, and put it into a video game, and you called that video game Knights of the Old Republic 3, I think everyone would think it's a fantastic game with a great story. The problem is, it's not a video game. It's a television show. And not the stakes, but the expectations are higher for a higher quality story, which this show just doesn't seem to have. It really doesn't.
Dude,
like, it feels like a video game story. The idea, like, oh, there are 4 Jedi Masters spread around the galaxy, and we got to go race our evil twin to go find each of them. And, you know, for the first 3, we always get there a little bit too late. And then who knows what's going to happen with the 4th one? And that's where I am right now. They've killed 3 at this point. Like, I could see that being a great Knights of the Old Republic story. And the problem is, it's not. It's not good.
I think that the acting in it has been pretty good considering how bad the writing is.
Yeah,
and
I would agree.
Because I mean, the writing is bad.
I don't begrudge the actors. I think the actors are doing fine. I think the effects are generally pretty solid.
Fights have been good.
Fights can be pretty cool. Yeah.
But I just feel like you had this opportunity to go backwards before we had some of the restrictions of the current trilogies that we know to really expand on. And what they're trying to do, it's just not expanding in an interesting way for me. And I think that there's some fundamental things that they don't have a way to make up the difference on here. Like, they've already kind of undone some, like, canon on this already. It feels like they're trying to make an expanded universe story with the restrictions of canon stories that they've built. And I don't know. Like, I'm really not trying to be, because I think it's been pretty popular for people to dogpile on this.
Yeah.
And I have my issues with this that are far from what people are talking about. Like, I'm not here to dog on it from Leslie being like the director for it or any of those things. I think it's written terribly, and I think it's very uninteresting for what they're doing, and it just sucks.
Yeah, I have no idea who's a part of it, especially behind the scenes. I haven't paid attention to any of that, so I guess I'm clean in that way. But I watched this show and I'm just kind of bored the whole time, and that's not It's not what you want with any television show, but especially not one that trades so high on, hey, we're the Star Wars thing. Star Wars should be exciting, right? And it's just kind of not.
I think what also sucks for us is I feel Andor is some of the best that Star Wars has been for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And it reviewed so well, but it had very little people tuning into it. Like in the grand scheme, I think a lot of people are watching The Acolyte. I also didn't really care for Kenobi either.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to dispute that.
I guess what I'm trying to get at here is I've liked a lot less. Like, I liked The Force Awakens. I thought that there were some cool elements to The Last Jedi. I think The Rise of Skywalker's a fucking garbage hot mess. Mm-hmm. I think Andor and Rogue One are some of the best Star Wars has been since the original trilogy. But I'm just having a hard time with where things are at right now.
Yeah, I mean, here's my thing at this point. I don't want any more television shows. I don't need that.
I want a movie.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's movie or bust at this point, and I think.
But
Disney
the next movie is going to be all of TV shows.
Yeah, but it's marveled at this point. Like, we built a bunch of TV shows, and maybe we'll make a movie that ladders up to all this TV show stuff that we did, or all the things that we seeded with our TV shows. Now we're putting in a movie, and I don't want that. Fuck that. Like, I think it's movie or bust, and I'm okay either way. Like, if you just wanted to kill Star Wars, just like let it die, kill it if you have to. I'm all for it. You just let it die. That's great. But
how do we block this guy?
Yeah, I forgot how to do that. I was also looking into that.
Jiggy, can you, or if you're here, I think you're a mod. Can you get rid of that guy?
Yeah, I think Jiggy's got that power. I could pin this message, but that's the thing I don't want to do. Oh, I know. You click on the person. I see. I got you.
Okay. Sorry, everybody.
Boom. Roasted. Wait, Jiggy's not a mod?
Jiggy, I thought you were modded. Can we do that too?
You can. I'm not on the official account. I'm just me.
Damn, I thought Jiggy had like basically the highest power out of anybody for our show.
I thought so too. I mean, he has all the power except having unlimited casual coins, because obviously nobody's allowed to have that. Not even me.
Can we mod from here? Is that like a slash thing?
I have no idea. You can probably do stuff. I'm not the Twitch guy. But yeah, my point is, hey, make a movie, really go for it, take a big swing, and if it works, great. And if it doesn't, let Star Wars die. I'm fine with that. We had a good run of Star Wars.
Yeah.
And we can build new stories. There's always a new story to build. But just these piddly TV shows that are sometimes good but mostly bad, I'm just tired of it.
Yep. I feel very much like you on that sense. Like, there's so much that they can tap into and go beyond with at this point that I'm very much for that. Let's see if we can get one of these things really quick, by the way. Oh, which one did we get? Yeah, not a bad one to have. We get 50 chips on that guy. He's a good one to have. And then
sure, destroys
up to 2 selected cards. That's probably not worth getting rid of at this point.
Yeah.
I'm really curious about the High Republic era, and I think that could be a really cool thing to explore more of. And while this was supposed to go into it, this is literally like not even that far before the Phantom Menace now, which is unfortunate. Like, they had to be that close to it. So I don't know, man. Like, here's what I'll say. If for some reason the Acolyte is what gets somebody excited about Star Wars, that's awesome. Like, Don't let me
Yeah.
tell you not to be excited about this.
Sure, yeah, like what you like, but we are both obviously not liking it.
No, I'm having a really hard time with it, man. Really hard time. There we go. We have to play 5 cards. How about we start with a straight? And we got a level 2 on that.
A royal straight. Not that it gets you anything extra, but
Yeah.
it's cool. It's cooler.
Gets us winning. I'll take it. We're doing all right.
Yeah.
But I am looking forward to Star Wars Outlaws. I think that looks pretty fun. So
Yeah.
I'm excited for it. Let's see here. Mega Celestial Pack. That seems like an all right thing to get. Let's check that one out.
Well, you only have 2 consumables, so you'll have to buy and use these, right? At least one of them.
Yes. That's Full House, that's straight flush, high card flush, 3 of a kind. Definitely going to use this one. That gets us to level 3 on our Full House. And then I feel like we've had some 3 of a kind opportunities on here. Haven't really done much with flush. High card's not bad, but I don't have that. I think I'm going to do this one, 3 of a kind.
Yeah, I think 3 of a kind makes sense.
Okay. Cool. And then Jiggy, I don't know if you'll care about this. I know Chase won't because he doesn't like scary things. I saw Long Legs on Saturday, and I rather enjoyed it.
I'll tell you, I've seen the first 5 seconds of every Longlegs YouTube pre-roll ad, and I've hit skip as fast as humanly fucking possible on all of them. I don't need that in my life. I don't need that.
That's fair. It is an interesting movie. I think it's. Here's what I'll say. This is relevant for everybody that's hanging out here tonight. I feel it is a perfect companion piece to consume if you have played Alan Wake 2. It feels very much of that caliber. What if?
Am I doing it right? Is this right, Bobby?
That is it.
Look at me.
Cuckoo. Not to be confused with the early 2000s.
Yes, right. That's what is it like? Reject modernity, embrace tradition.
Yes. Nick Cage is fantastic in it. I would also say it's like, what if Silence of the Lambs started to listen to Led Zeppelin backwards? Then you get Long Legs. That's what I'll say about. That's all I have to say about that. That was good. That was fun. Look at this Full House. We're about to crush with this one.
I wouldn't know. I only have an empty house.
Damn. Johnny must have had a rough weekend.
Oh, Johnny like went open to his parents this weekend. He wasn't able to come have fun with me.
Have you had fun?
I mean, I have fun beating him at cards. That's fun.
Chase, I have a question for you.
I did build a new dinosaur/dragon/horse deck. It's very good. It's very fucked up, the things I did to Johnny.
I saw there was is it like a Woodland Creatures deck that's coming out? Or
yes,
what?
Bloomburrow.
That looked pretty cute.
Yeah, like it's basically like, hey, what if we turned Redwall into a Magic set? It seems all right. They're in preview season right now, so every day we're getting like 20 to 50 cards that they're showing off about what's in the new set.
I want to get rid of a card, and I want to get this one here.
Okay.
I like this one. Retrigger all played face cards. We do a lot of face cards. That's a pretty powerful one.
Yeah.
+8 multiplier if played hand contains a pair. I feel like we use this one a lot.
So when that says contains, that means do 3 of a kind still count? Do two pairs still count, or it just has to be a pair?
Pair or 2 pair.
Okay, I see.
This one, retrigger all card held in hand abilities.
Do we have any of those? I don't think we do.
So I can get rid of this one because I
look at your deck first. Just to make sure.
View deck.
Yeah, all your cards are clean. So yeah, that one's doing nothing for you.
Okay, we're gonna get rid of this one. And that will get me enough to buy this one here.
Sweet.
Okay. All right. And let's get into this next round. This is after defeating the boss blind, gain 25. Decreased level of played poker hand is what will be up there. We got to get to 10,000. I mean, that money wouldn't be, that would get us ahead there, but.
Do you think we have enough to beat this blind, though?
I don't know.
It's also going to decrease the level of every played poker hand you do. That's always a rough one.
Yep. So this one here should trigger this guy. We should see this one go for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Throw that in there and see if that does what it should. Boom, boom.
Now, something else to consider here is you do still have that Hanged Man card, and you have now stuff that is all about face cards. So destroying some lower rarity cards. So I'd say if you find some 2s,
get rid of those.
Maybe just trash the 2s at this point.
Yep. How about this though? We'll get that with our full house, which is level 3. This should be pretty good for us because this will get played double there. Oh yeah, and we've got this one, which we got a nice little face card build going here. This is a cool game.
It's pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, that's a big hit. There we go. Nice. Well, maybe we could have fucking just gone right to the big guy and made some money, but we'll see what we get here. Plus, okay, 0 discards remaining.
I'd buy a standard pack at this point. Let's see.
That one's not bad.
Oh, plus 10. Okay. What's your other pair one?
That's for aces. Give 20 chips.
No, the one to the right.
This one. This one here?
No, the blue Joker.
Oh, sorry.
That one.
That's
okay.
That's the pair. So if we get
plus
that
8
with
multi
this,
pair. Yeah, then you're getting, now you got a Sue going.
I think getting rid of the scholar for this one is not a bad move.
Yeah, but it is.
Oh, hang on, wait.
Ace. But you can buy it, but you don't have a place to put it. So that's the problem.
Well, how many aces do you typically get when you play? Because we have the black deck.
I think you still have 4 aces. Like you can look at your deck, but you still only get the 4. Yeah. Now
plus 1 Joker slot.
Yeah, but you have the plus 1 Joker already, right? You have 5 Jokers, so you only get 4.
Boom.
Oh, never mind. All right, fuck it.
No, I could
why don't you sell
this one?
Sell the Hanged Man and just buy a standard pack. Like, see if you can get something nice.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, there you go. Another ace. Yeah, that's what you want.
I like it. All right, I feel much better going into it. If we can get
paired, I think you're still fucked, but this is also a son of a bitch one. I hate this this blind.
Decrease the level of played poker hand. All right, so I know that we're close to a full house with those.
Yeah, but you're also are close to a flush. Not that flushes matter too much, but it's also you don't care if you lost the flush.
I don't love that.
I think you got to discard again. Yeah. Why don't you discard that jack as well?
Okay.
I think that's helping you out that much.
That's a good one.
Okay.
We'll get some nice bonuses with those aces on this one here.
Yeah, losing some stuff for it though, which is rough.
Come on. All right.
More than halfway. That's nice.
There's our 4s again.
Yeah, you got one more discard. Probably throw away that jack too.
Okay. Damn it!
Damn it! I thought because you already gave away a jack, you'd be.
Fair. I've got 3 more hands. I could hang on to those 4s since we don't have a discard again, because I think getting a full house will be helpful here.
Yeah. What if you played
everything
King
else?
Jack 10-9. Yeah.
Leave the ace.
And just I'd leave the ace because you got 4 more aces somewhere in that deck.
Okay.
And you don't care if high card loses.
No.
I mean,
nothing's
not nothing.
Yeah.
You got a flush.
We do have a flush. We're gonna lose our full
Oh.
house potentially, though.
Yeah, but that's the best thing you can do right
Yeah,
now.
Yeah, and we only got one more hand after this. This will get it close enough. I mean, we're not far off from winning here. This blind sucks. I mean, this is just a shit.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Only need 1,000. There you go.
Hey, baby. There we go. Nice.
Yeah. Now your full house is really fucked though. Back down to level 1.
Oh, is that permanent?
Yep. That's what this blind does. It sucks.
Fuck, I don't think I realized it was permanent.
Yeah. I mean, you made it. That's the important part. And
Yeah.
also your jokers are so based on pairs now. Like it's nice that you have the full house stuff, but yeah, I think you're so focused on pair and 2-pair at this point that you're fine.
This looks like a new card.
It's not.
This
I'm
one's
pretty
not?
sure. I'm pretty sure I've had one that's had only 4 cards in your hand.
All right. I mean, outside of a standard pack or one of these jokers.
I think it's just a standard pack.
Yeah.
See if you can get more face cards.
There it is.
There you go.
Nice. All right. Let's.
What was the deal with that king? Go back. If you have it left in your hand at the end, you get a planet.
Yeah.
Final play if it's held in your hand. Okay.
Yep.
That works.
All right. Let's get into it here. This is going to re-rolls in the next shop. I don't think I need to worry about that right now. Let's just get into it. There's our kings and our 9s and our 8s. So let's just start here at the top and go that route.
Okay.
I'll throw this 2 in there just to
Sure.
get a little bit more in our hand. All right. This should do pretty good. What's that one card? Sweatpants?
Yep.
That
That's all the 2-pair stuff.
would be very gross if we had that right now. It's a pretty big blind. How far are we into this again? We're getting pretty far, right? 5 out of 8.
We're doing okay.
This is where it starts to get real spicy. The word that you hate.
Yeah.
Why don't we throw out?
You have a
this
straight.
stuff? Yeah, I do have a straight. Yeah, we can go that route.
You get a decent amount with the face cards. Plus, you got a pair in hand still.
Saves a discard for us as well.
It's true.
I don't know if that'll get us across the finish line, but this will probably get us pretty close to it.
I think you made it.
There we go. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So at this point, we're gonna really need to increase just like pairs, face cards, shit like that. That's kind of where we're at with this.
Yep.
That's a gold card. Retrigger first played card used in scoring 2 additional times. There's a mega buffoon if well, we don't have enough for that one. I don't think we can
You
really
don't have enough
afford
for anything, really.
Yeah.
I mean, you could buy the devil, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So after defeating the boss, we get 25. All diamond cards are debuffed. I don't think that'll hurt us too bad, but that's also a very big number. I don't know if we're going to get anything here to really warrant it either, but
Well, you will get. You have $5 now, so you'll be able to buy something if you beat this round.
yeah.
I'm worried that we will not be able to get to 22K,
With the
especially
diamonds.
because that turns off a fourth of our face cards, a fourth of our deck, but also a fourth of our face cards. So I think you need to play this one.
Okay. Let's see what we can get into here. Some 10s and 5s. Clear those out. Whew. I meant to ask you, I was going to message you the other day. Did you ever get around to playing A Little to the Left?
Yeah, I didn't finish it, but I played a few hours of it. Had a pretty
Enjoy
good
it?
time. Got it straight.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was cool. I really like that it wasn't every puzzle, but it was a lot of puzzles. There are multiple ways of solving it. Like,
Sure.
they gave you this. This is just like a hypothetical at this point, but like they give you a bunch of pencils, and how do you arrange these pencils? And the one that's obvious to me is like, oh, you would arrange it by shortest to tallest. But it would also allow you to arrange it by rainbow color, like you put it in the colors of the rainbow, or you match colors to something, and it says, hey, both of those are correct. And sometimes they'll even give you like a bonus for solving it multiple different ways. And I thought that was cool, and it seems like the DLC stuff they made expanded on that even more, which I thought was cool.
Yeah, the DLC, that's kind of what made me bring it up, is I've seen that they've been supporting that quite a bit with the DLC.
Yeah, they've got like a whole daily mode of here's just like a brand new puzzle every day, which seems crazy.
That could be cool.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get with this pack here. Converts. Well, we
don't want that.
Don't want that. Select 2 cards. Convert the left card to the right card. We could.
Yeah, get another king like
make that too. If I move this over here, is that what it's saying here? Select 2 cards. Convert the left card into the right.
Switch them. Yeah. What's the one on? What's the High Priestess do?
2 random planets. I think this is because this will get us a planet potentially, like it just did. That's how we got Uranus.
Just getting more face cards. Yeah.
Look at that.
Cool.
Nice. And I could open up a standard pack or hang on to what we got.
I think you spend it. we gotta get some firepower for this next one. Stone's not terrible.
I think it's better than this 9.
Yeah.
Let's do a stone.
Yeah, especially if we're playing a bunch of pairs and 2 pairs and things like that, having just
toss it in there.
50 free chips, not bad.
All right, this is gonna be a motherfucker, chat. We got to get through. We got to get to 2022 without diamonds. So let's see.
I still think we're dead.
You think
Especially dead now.
Chase
Look at how fucking dead we are.
It says we're cooked.
So that 5, even though that 5 is bad, it's still a pair.
Yeah. It'll trigger that for us. Okay, there we go. The Jackson 5.
5, yeah. Why don't you throw the 3 in there? Yeah.
Yep. Well, we're going to see what we do here. It's not the best, but we get a good multiplier on it.
It's not great. It's not great, but it's not... It's a start.
Yep. Okay. All right. Same thing here. We can trigger those. We'll get rid of this dude. And
no, keep the king. Keep the king, because that's a pair right now.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay. I guess get rid of the jack, or should I keep the jack? Maybe just get rid of these.
Why don't you keep the jack, because it's at least a spade, and maybe you'll luck into a flush. I know we're getting rid of a 5 of spades, but I think that's fine.
Oh.
Okay, you got a full house.
Yep, let's just run that.
Is your 2 pair bigger than your full house at this point?
Let's do the math on it. Let's find out here. So that's going to get us a level 1.
That's full house still.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then,
so keep the 10s, but take out the. Why don't you keep the blue king instead?
That way.
So that's
better.
So that's 60 times 4. What was the other one?
40 by 4. So
okay.
we'll run this one.
Yeah. Plus, you just have so many things that deal with pairs, and you'll get bonuses off of that.
Yep.
Even though that king doesn't help you as much.
Nope. I don't think we're gonna win this one, y'all, but we're gonna try. If this gets us another 5 to 6,000, maybe. All right.
Yeah, it's not great though. Another 2 pair.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just throw that in right now.
Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to discard just yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw this 2 in there with it.
Yep.
Aces will get us some extra bonuses too, though. Okay.
That's pretty good. That's going to be pretty big.
There it is. Hell yeah.
Oh.
Hell
Never
yeah.
didn't have it.
There we go.
We were just so confident going into that one that, Just breeze right through. No
Throwing
big
rocks
deal.
tonight. All right.
Easy.
One free. No. Each face card held in hand. We're not going to hold on to those.
Yeah, we're trying not to hold them. Yeah.
You want me to do any of these down here? Celestial?
Why don't you buy the jumbo?
Too late.
Yeah, jumbo's fine.
There's our full house to get that one back up. Well, pair. We're using that.
We're not doing pair too often though. At this point, we're doing 2 pair a lot, but we're not doing. I would go back to full house at this point. Yeah.
Okay. Damn, what could have been. All right, let's see here. This gives a spectral pack. I mean, we're almost done. Why don't we just do it?
That's the attitude. Yeah, sure. Maybe it'll be a really good spectral pack. Who knows?
Converts all cards in hand to a single random rank.
That'd be pretty good. What's the other one?
Add foil, holographic, or polychrome effect to one selected card in hand. Let's just do this one.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, you don't want the selected card because we don't have a we don't have a king, or we don't have a face card.
Damn
no!
No!
We're gonna get 4 of a kind on these fucking 2s. That's for fucking sure. Why don't you just skip this one too at this point?
Fuck it.
We get 2 of these planets. Uranus, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then what's Mars? Yep, do Mars because we've got all these fucking 2s now.
Oh yeah. Jiggy, take the wheel, as they say.
Yeah, we are probably fucked, but
Extra large blind.
yep.
Okay.
Only a single fucking 2. We got a flush though. That's
We
a good.
do.
It's not nothing. It's not much, but it's also not nothing.
It's honest. Shit.
God, can you imagine if all those were aces? We'd be in fucking business.
We'd be going and getting scratchers after this stream. There's our 2s.
I might. God, you got a flush on board, but I might. Yeah, I would just trash. I get trash the king too. I guess you don't really need the king. Let's go all out for 2s. No. Get rid of that queen as well.
Okay.
We're out for 2s, baby.
God
Jesus Christ.
damn it.
Yeah, you got to trash all 4 of these too.
Damn it.
All right, there's your 4 of a kind.
4 of a kind, level 2.
That's not great.
No.
That's not great.
No, that was weak.
That was pretty bad. We are fucked.
I don't think
That's
we've got.
2 pair.
Yeah.
2 pair with aces. That's something.
I don't think we got enough in here to get us across the finish line, my man. We danced with the devil in the pale moon of the light. Pale moon of the night.
No, yeah, that was one of our best hands, and it got us 10% of the way there.
We got one more discard. What are we getting rid of?
Well, there's. I guess keep the 2, even though it sucks. We're gonna have more chances. I'd keep the. Okay, I might have kept the 6s, because then you could have gotten one more full house. Because now you got her 2s. Yep. 07s in the chat. Is that what that is? Is that a?
Yep.
Yep. That's
that was not
we didn't get there.
the wall. The house always wins.
Man, this game's still good though.
It's very good. You can't be mad when you're losing at Balatro. All right,
And
let's
hey,
go.
perfect timing too. What a good chunk of video game to play.
There we go. Everybody, welcome to the Casual Hour. My name is Bobby. That is Chase. We have a fun week planned for you. Tonight was Balatro. We've got a deep dive. Do you want to tell them what the deep dive is for anybody who's hanging out with us tonight?
Sure. Our deep dive this week is going to be, I have to say, Bobby came up with this idea. It's going to sound like a me idea, but Bobby came up with this one. Thank you, Jiggy, for the congratulations.
Thank you, Jiggy.
That's That's very kind of you. I appreciate it. But we're going to be talking about our most hated things in games.
The worst things in video games.
Yeah. And you can take that as you will. I think we're going to leave that pretty open. You could talk about mechanics. A very long time ago, we did our worst video game characters. But if you want to bring back some characters you really hate, I'm going to say you're free to do so. I think maybe the only thing we'll shy away from, because we just talk about it so fucking much, is, we're not going to talk about layoffs. Obviously, layoffs suck. I think
you know what?
we'll
It's not safe. Just video games in general. What's the worst thing about video games?
Video games are pretty bad.
Yeah.
Hey, it's even worse than video games?
Video game fans, video game podcasts.
Gamers. Yeah, video gamers. Gamers are the worst. Absolutely worst. But we'll try to have some fun with that and talk about some of the I would say lighter things that we dislike in video games, and that could be a good conversation. So come back Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central Time and listen to us talk about things we hate in games.
There it is. You can follow the link right there in chat if you need a reminder. We've got that going on Wednesday night, and then Friday night, come back and hang out with me. I'll be playing the first Descendant, I think.
Oh, more maid content.
More maid content. I'm a made man these days, Chase. Got him.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Got him.
Oh God! This is a terrible idea. Please do not do this. But I just need to say it out loud.
Yeah.
That should be a chat reward. But also don't do it. That thing. Don't do that. I would probably have to quit this podcast. But
what if I just found the most unhinged audio to sync to that though?
Well, it would be. I know what you would do. It would be the Zoidberg.
It's not the Three fucking Stooges. All right, so that's on Friday. If I don't have anybody to hang out with that night, I might end up firing up, because it comes out that day or the day before, the Dungeons of Hindenburg. I think that's looking really cool. So I might play some of that too. But I think First Descendant will be it. If you want to follow along with that, follow the links there. Chase, what do you have going on? Oh, and by the way, there's all my stuff in chat too, if you want to follow me.
Yeah. I've got a couple things. I've got Chase K Plays, which you can go right now to Chase K Plays and see the stuff I'm doing. I've been playing, it's my YouTube channel, by the way. I've been playing through Advanced Wars 2, Black Hole Sun.
Hell yeah.
It's not called Black Hole Sun. It's Black Hole Rising. My thing's called Black Hole Sun. But having fun playing through that. I am over 50% through that video game at this point. So
awesome.
All downhill. I'm right. Please. I'm enjoying it, but I'm also very ready to play something else. But I will continue to be playing that for multiple weeks. And then my other podcast is Pilot Program, which I do with a good friend of the show, Pierce Corshane. We watch the first episode of every television show ever made. We put out a new episode over the weekend. It was on the 1975 classic sitcom The Jeffersons, which Pierce and I really loved. Had a great time watching The Jeffersons. Awesome. It's a show we'd both seen before at like Nick at Night stuff, but like not something. Pretty sure neither of us had seen the pilot, because here's a little hint. They say the N-word, like the whole N-word in the in that first episode. And I'm like, wow, this made it to broadcast television. This made it to broadcast television in 1975. That's a word I don't like. Spicy. But yeah, we had a great time watching that show and talking about it. And we've announced what our next one's going to be. We're going to be watching Lost. Little show that not a whole lot of people know about, but we'll cover it.
They wrote the opening shot and the final shot of Lost at the beginning when they were doing that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I read that.
All right.
That'll be cool.
Yeah. So go to acast.com/pilotprogram, shows.acast.com/pilotprogram. See all the stuff we've been doing there. But it's been a lot of fun. So come join us.
One last little housekeeping tidbit for the casual hour, and for me. Like, I'm not drawing lines and saying I'm not only going to be on one spot, but for the last several months, I've been trying to find a good destination to try social networking. And I've been really enjoying Threads. I know that Instagram and Meta and everybody has their own problems too. But just with things kind of spicing up, getting into political season, X has become a lot to deal with for me. I don't know what's happening, but I'm just seeing a lot of shit I don't care about anymore. Haven't been.
A lot of people are missing a lot of things these days.
Damn. But Threads, we are on the Threads. I am on the Threads. If you happen to be on the Threads and you want to stay in tune, we're on Twitter, or X, we're on Blue Sky, we're on Threads. The only thing we're not on right now is Mastodon, I think.
Yeah, Mastodon's tough. I've tried a couple times and I just can't get into it. But yeah, Threads. I'm not on Threads at the moment, but it seems like Threads is definitely here to stay. Like they just had like their year anniversary. They're around.
There's more active users on Threads than there are on Twitter right now.
I believe that 100%. Yes. Despite what some owners of X would have you believe, I totally.
I will tell you, it's got all the features you would want that you're used to there, and the one thing I know we're wrapping up here, but you can't add a bunch of hashtags into your post, but you can tag one thing to be a trending topic, and that's been really cool. But we're on there if you want to, it's the Casual Hour, and then Bob_Ombi is my my handle on Threads. So if something were to stop, you can find us always here on Twitch, but we're there. I've got a few polls I've been putting out. I'm going to bring that into the show on Wednesday and kind of talk about that as we wrap up, because people have been engaging with that in a cool way. So I got some fun stuff there, and we'll have more to go there. So hell of a week for Chasing K Plays, hell of a week for the Casual Hour. We're here to stay, and check out